All right, guys, we're back at it on this Model 12 baler again, and we got the plunger freed up, running around. It's time to start putting it back together and giving it some functional tests while my little Savannah helps us out. What are you doing?
Stretching my
Helping
arm.
us out. So first of all, yeah, watch out. Watch out, princess. I want to jump down here. Yeah.
Can I
And oh, you're very helpful. Let's get these knotters hooked up.
Okay, I'll hook them.
Oh, careful. Don't hit me in the head with that wrecking bar. No, 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 no. You would put that back.
Okay.
All right, so what do we have here? I've got, it's so easy, right? You just take your twine, which is already threaded all the way up to the needles, thread it through the needles, give it a little bit more. There we go. All right. Tie this off. All right, so all I've done is I've routed my twine through the needles, tied it off on the end. That way when these needles come through, cycle up, they'll have something to hold on to, the tension, so that we can actually get them to come into the knotters. So we should be able to just, and hopefully that stuff out there will just clear itself up. So yeah, let's see what happens. Watch out, bud, that's going to start rolling around now. You look at that. See? Now the needles will start coming up, and they'll bring the twine up into the knotters. So the knotters can then cycle and tie a knot.
And tie a knot? What's a
Yeah.
knot?
When you take a piece of rope and you secure it to another piece of rope.
Is that it?
How's that look? Needles are all the way up. Clearances actually look reasonable. All right, let's keep going.
Hello. I said head to the camera.
Nice.
I said camera.
Watch out, Savannah. Don't put your fingers in there. Change or anything that moves.
David, don't climb it there. Why did you say watch my toes?
Because you're climbing on a piece of machinery that's moving.
No, I was stepping on this.
Well, yeah, but parts of it move. All right. All right, we made a full cycle. Oh, someone's. Oh, and it didn't make a knot on that one. And it didn't make a knot on that one. I'll have to review the footage and figure out what's going on with these knotters.
I'll figure out. Can
Oh, wait.
I say hi?
No.
Hello. Hello.
It totally did make a knot. These are the ends that I tied off that cut cleanly. So those are those ends. So we're good there, which means this right here. Now it didn't make a knot yet, but it did capture those twine
I have a knife.
to be able to make a knot.
Hello. This is my knife.
It's not a knife, that's a stick.
David, I'm gonna take you to the
All right. So, I don't know the condition of these knotters.
It's
I do know that it's not set up quite right. You can see this linkage right here. This is supposed to be a straight line instead of this dog leg right there. So that means that we're probably off by a tooth on our timing. So I'll have to adjust the timing. That part is critical to make sure that we have those needles all the way out of the chamber, and they are. So the needles are out of the chamber. We're safe there. We're going to go ahead and just bolt everything back together, and probably won't get to it tonight, but we'll do a function check, right? We'll actually bale up some loose hay, get this thing, kind of see how it's going to wiggle for us. So yeah, we've got to put back in these pieces right here. So a lot of balers have like a spring-loaded dog or a catcher that as the hay goes through, it springs. Hay will move past this and it would spring past to keep the bale from moving back. These just have these inert style where as the bale goes by, it doesn't want to go back because this is going to catch it. And then on the top and bottom we have these sit in like, well, they sit in just like so. The bale is going to slide over the top. That captures it and tries to keep it from moving back to help keep the bale tension. Some of these are, well, that one's seen somewhere, but we're not going to worry too much about them. We're not going to add any weld or anything to them. We're just going to put them back in and go. Yeah. All right, guys, let's give it a shot. I got a low tire. That's okay. Everything's back together. I've got the same tension reveal that I baled all my other hay with on my last cutting. I think this should work. So I'm going to take a couple of old bales of hay here, fire it up, and see if I can't get this thing to make some bales of hay. We can to make some bales of hay. It's going to be awesome. So far so good. I've cycled it over manually several times. So far so good. A little bit dusty. That's okay. Looks like my twine's off to the side of the bale there. Oh, no, we're good. Let's go ahead, trip this get this to tie a cycle, see what that looks like. Alright, we got one knot there. This knot's hung up still, it didn't release. That tells me we've got a little bit of work to do on these knotters, but that's okay. We're still in the troubleshooting phase, or the tune-up. Looks like we got a knife issue. Alright, we got work to do, that's fine. This is promising. I'm going to go ahead and cut this bale, and we're going to drive forward, pick it up, and just try to make a bale or two. Okay, there's work to be done still, but let's see if we got any knots. Well, that feels like a free knot, and that's a free knot. Look at that. So on the second knot, we got free knots. We've got a functional baler. A lot of work to do on it, but yep, look at that. The needles are retracting all the way again. It's starting to cycle its way back to life. So we're going to air up the tire, take this hay out of it, and put this away for the winter, basically. There's not a whole lot more I'm going to do with it. I don't have any more hay to bale this year, but we'll clean this up, put it away, and I'm happy about this. So yeah, this is a successful test, guys. So hey, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos as much as I enjoy making them. I'll talk to you guys later.